What's going on, guys? You're checking out QGen HQ. My name is Chris, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I got my hands on two very popular keyboards. These are known as the Ducky One 2 Minis, made very popular by a popular streamer named Tfue. If you guys are Fortnite fans, he's been around for quite a while, and since he's showed off his keyboard, every one of the mothers has been after these things. I was lucky enough to get myself on a pre-order list and got them here in the studio. I went with two different Cherry MX switches. I went with the Cherry MX Speed Silvers as well as the Cherry MX Silent Red switches. Two very, very different switches, but you know, I felt they might complement the board very, very well. So I got them here in the studio. You can see them right back there. Let's get ahead and get the full review right now, guys. And you guys can let me know down below in the comments if you think this little keyboard is really worth all the hype. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so like I said before, I did purchase two boards. I've already went ahead and opened one here. This is the Speed switches, the Silver Cherry MX switches. So I'm going to do a quick run through of what's in the box. So when you purchase a keyboard, you get to choose a gift. The gift that I chose was 3 random keycaps, and as you guys can see here, you don't get any more random than this. This is what they gave me. Pretty cool. It was free, but that is pretty random. The power cable is a USB Type-C, and it is not braided. It's your standard plastic cable here. Nothing too crazy. They give you a little plastic dust cover that you can throw on top of the keyboard when not in use. I do like that. Obviously a manual, which you will need because there's a ton of options with this keyboard. And they give you a metal keycap puller here with the little Ducky logo on top. And then they give you a space bar with the year of the dog etched into it. All the keycaps here are double shot PBT. This does have LED pass-through. These do not, though. These are not pass-through keycaps, but they are double shot PBT, and it's completely random. They gave me the color green with the black accent here. I do like it, but you don't get to choose what colors you get. So taking a look at the other board I have not opened, this is the Silent Switches, the Cherry MX Silent Reds. Here is what we are getting. As soon as you open the box, this is the board itself. I have not opened this yet, as you guys can see here, and I'm obviously getting a red keycap with this as well. Very cool. The black and red theme here is pretty sweet. But first glance at the board, it is super small at 60%, a very, very nice looking board. The back has that shiny white plastic to it, the logo's in the back as well as the charger here to power the board. A very, very cool looking board. It is all plastic though. That is probably why it's a decent price at only $100. This is the keycaps they gave me. Like I said, they're double shot PBT, completely random colors here, no pass through, but I am digging the red, white, and black. On the back of the board, it comes with a dip switch here, so you can head and set that function key on your board to be wherever you want. It's all personal preference. Also, you have 4 rubber feet for grip, and it gives you 2 different angles here to position the board when you're gaming or typing. Here's a quick view of what the board looks like at all 3 angles. This is the board at its highest angle. Obviously, we have the board here at the medium angle, followed by what the board looks like with the feet down. It's all preference, however you feel more comfortable when using this keyboard. You guys can really see the vibrancy in these little keycaps that they included with the board. It really makes the board pop. Obviously, you guys don't have to use the included keycaps the way that I did. I chose to use them this way. It just fits my needs. Personally, I'm going to be taking a ton of different keycap sets and customizing these boards in the future because it's just a ton of fun. I like doing that type of stuff. But taking a good look at the board here, it's very, very good looking. The nice shine on the PBT really does pop as well. There is a slight flex in the board. That's because it's entirely encased in plastic. That's probably why the cost of this board is only at $100. It's very, very popular. The pre-order list is at least 2 to 3 weeks. You can pick this board up for $100 at mechanicalkeyboards.com. It will be linked down below in the description as well. One quick note is the silent switches are a $5 up fee here, but here's a little hack. If you guys purchase one board and you want to go back to purchase the second, they will give you a discount code that will knock $5 off your next purchase. That is what I did here. So I was able to get both boards at $100 flat. Now, what is the pros and cons of having this small little board when it comes to gaming? Well, that's very, very simple. One, you have the desk space. As you guys can see here, hold on, disclaimer, I know my desk is a mess, but just bear with me, I've been working like a madman. you guys can see how much desk space I'm able to save here. Now, when you're gaming, especially when you're trying to game professionally or just, getting that next step up on someone else, you don't want to game with your wrist with the mouse here. You want to game with your arm. So you want to have all that extra mouse space here to just move your arm left and right. And that is what you are getting by using a smaller board. You have a lot more room on your desk. And if you're one of those hardcore gamers here that, use the board basically sideways to game, I just personally can't do that. I'm terrible. But if that's your thing, this smaller board is for you. It's easier to, do those things with a smaller board. It's not in the way, your mouse isn't hitting it. It's very, very fluid, very, very easy to use. One of the downfalls of having a smaller board is you're missing a ton of other keys. You don't have arrow keys, things like that, but you do have ways of getting around that. There's a lot of shortcuts here by using the function key and picking whichever, key set you need to go ahead and actuate there. A ton of different macros that you can go ahead and save to this board. One quick note also, everything is saved to the board itself. There's no external program that's going to be needed here at all. Everything is saved even down to the RGB. So let's go ahead and look at some of the RGB very briefly here. Now, taking a look at the RGB off the bat, you can see the LEDs are very, very vibrant as well. They do pop very nice. That's because on the bottom of the board, they use a white base too, so the shine is very, very, very vibrant. One quick note, which I just noticed now, earlier in the video, I told you that these extra little 10 keycaps here don't have any light pass-through, but I was wrong. As you guys can see here on the left, the red ones here do have pass-through, but the green ones don't. I don't know why they just give you completely random colored keys, and certain ones have pass-through and certain ones don't, but yeah, I mean, as you guys can see here, it's a thing. Now, there is a ton of different options that I could sit here and take hours on to go through, just using the manual and telling you which keys to go ahead and do that, and show the different options here of having solid colors, rainbow colors, the trickle effect of colors, but I'm not going to go ahead and do all that because you guys have seen plenty of RGB keyboards before. They all basically do the same thing here. So if you do purchase this keyboard, take the time here and look through the manual and go through it and, pick the perfect RGB colors that you, deem fit for your own needs. So here's a quick little type test. You guys can hear how the silent Cherry MX red switches sound compared to the Cherry MX Speed silver switches. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video, and real quick, before you make that purchase, I want you to really take the time and understand the difference between a 60% board and a full board here. Yes, this is a pretty looking board. It looks awesome sitting on your desk. You have that, that mouse space when it comes to that hardcore gaming, but it does come at a small price, and that is, to learn how to actually use a 60% board. You are losing a bunch of different keys here, so it will take you about a day and a half to get used to all those different macros, and with this board, I do feel it's a little bit more difficult than other 60% boards that I've used in the past. I am used to it, so it was pretty quick to pick up for me, but if you're not used to it, take the time with that manual and go through everything so you can learn how to actually use this board to its full potential. Other than that, this is a buy. I'm telling you, $100, take that money, buy yourself this keyboard if you've been waiting for it, and this is it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth every penny, and at $100, it's really not going to break the bank too much. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, share it with a friend. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I want to grow this community together with you guys, and I can only do that with the help of you guys. I've also started a Discord channel. It's linked down below as well, so go ahead and hop in there, share your keyboards, share everything you want to share. Come say what's up. I do hang out there from time to time. If there's anything I forgot, please let me know down below in the comments. I know there's a ton of things you can do with this keyboard. There's even I believe there's some games built in, not 100%, don't quote me on that. Yeah, but this keyboard is pretty special. It's the end of the 2018, new 2019. This keyboard definitely was a 2018 like conglomerate here. This thing was probably one of the best 60% boards of the year, and it's definitely holding that going into 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'll see you on the next one.